day by day, more and more people are getting trained in hypnotherapy, which is an amazing thing because, as we know, and this is one of the reasons why we came into this field to begin with, it's absolutely transformational, and in many ways, it has saved our lives, which means that we also want to give away the service, right? And so, if day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, more and more hypnotherapists are getting trained, then if we want this profession to be our number one purpose and number one job for the rest of our careers, then what needs to happen? We get to stand out, right? And so I am going to pick a very popular hypnosis training school that says that they have 14,000 students who have already graduated in their program. That is amazing for those 14,000 students, and that actually included me as well, to be trained in this amazing method. That is great. So, but looking at that particular training school within how they train their students, which is using a script, using a transformational recording, using the same inner child stuff, using the same regression stuff, using the same techniques and tools about parenting the child and all of that, and the parts work of the roles and the functions of the different parts of us. So if 14,000 hypnotherapists are actually trained to use that, using the same scripts, using the same techniques, how are those people going to stand out? Of course, everyone is unique and everyone uniquely facilitates and guides their session, and they themselves are going to be different. However, at the core, it's the same technique. It's the same weight loss script. It's the same stop smoking script. It's the same money block script. It's the same PTSD script. It's the same, you get my point, right? It's the same phobia script for 14,000 hypnotherapists, which then assumes that if all of those hypnotherapists are actually seeing clients, they're using the same script for each client, assuming that each client is actually the same, which is bullshit because we know each and every person is unique. No matter how they try to tell us that it is that we personalize it, we're still using the same symptom script that is not really accurate for each and every person in this world, right? So I hope you're getting my point here with, if you actually want to be a sought after hypnotherapist, you must stand out. And we cannot stand out using the exact same scripts as everyone else. And so this is exactly why it's so important in this time where we're at to actually learn how to investigate our client's problem, because these training schools don't really teach us in depth, through the depth that we actually need to investigate our client's problem. We were just taught a different script to read, which I don't know about you, but I hated those fucking scripts. So in order for us to stand out, in order for us to be the first person in the back of our client's mind for future referrals and future problems to be solved, then we must stand out as someone who actually has a unique experience compared to just the rest of those same therapists using the same scripts and inner child techniques. So if you're ready to stand out in your field, then you want to learn principles. That's why we teach this inside our advanced conversational hypnosis trainings. It is not about memorizing the techniques. It is not about memorizing the timeline. The timeline is a guide, but it is a dynamic timeline where inside there, even though it's a timeline straight, we're actually like going back and forth in all the different areas because each person in this world is dynamic. And for our results to really stand out and stand the test of time and the competition, which will be a lot of them, then being able to help our clients have an experience in which they are actually actively immersed in their own transformations is what's going to help us become sought after and become experts in our field.